Taking a look at Minnesota, starting to feel like a must-win game for them.
It really is. I mean, it's not panic time yet. A win here, and they're right back in this series with Game 4 being played in front of their home fans.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
And here's Conley. Pass to Reed. Clock at 6. And here's Edwards outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands. You let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. And Gilgeous-Alexander good for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's Edwards on the wing. Fires from deep. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility of both ends. And coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Reed with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, B.A., and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Oh, and Reed with a block. And they get it back. And that one's good. Holmgren. Conley with the ball. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Over the course of his career, Rudy Gobert has become so much better finishing inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Hartenstein, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Pass to Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards got 10 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's McDaniels. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. McDaniels got his second basket on the night.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Fires it. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The drive by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wallace is checked in. So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 5. Dort, a screen on Conley. Takes a step back. Wallace. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Conley passes to Gobert. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And the slam was so good, but the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Wallace misses. The Timberwolves lead by 3. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Count that one. Edwards has got 12.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Pass to Dort. Back to Holmgren. Stolen by Reed. And here's Edwards outside. Sinks the tray. 17 points in the game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Wallace, left side. Back to Holmgren. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Some changes for Minnesota. Julius Randle's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Minnesota leading by 10. Randle deciding where to go with it. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Offensive rebound.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Thunder trail by 10. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Back to DiVincenzo. Takes a three. He drops it from range. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Williams from long range. Garza grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Pass to Williams. Nails the wide-open jumper. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Garza. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wallace. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Here's Alexander Walker. And another three from Minnesota.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Here's the pick. Here's the three. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 9.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Randall against Wiggins. Baseline try. And another basket for Minnesota.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. Here's DiVincenzo. No good off the back of the rim.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Pass to Wiggins. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. No good with the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Randall can't hit. Thunder trail by 16. Here's Dort. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls. partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Sinks it from distance.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
DiVincenzo finds Reed to the wing, right side. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. His first shot coming late, and that one's good from Conley. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Williams, that won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. The Timberwolves lead by 15. DiVincenzo on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Dort with it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. And here is Williams. Puts it up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Pass to Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball. McDaniels is checked in for DiVincenzo. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. "59 seconds left to play in the half. The 3. The shot comes out. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Gobert inside. He's against Hartenstein.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Wallace outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Tipped! And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. Edwards looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Goes up at the stripe. He's off on that one.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And so it's Minnesota with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back after this word.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. As they look to get back into the series, this first half, a strong step in that direction.
You ever heard the phrase, no biscuits, no syrup? Similar to no retreat, no surrender. I like how they're remaining competitive.
Man, I'm getting hungry, but staying after it, continuing to play their game, that's all you can ask, Ernie.
No biscuits, no syrup?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot growing up.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley to the inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's an 18-point game. Williams up top. McDaniels covering. And Williams punches it home.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Edwards for three. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
McDaniels against Williams. Edwards for three. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Fires the three. The shot by Conley, no good. Thunder trail by 20. Pass to Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Now Gobert. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Good on the shot. Gobert's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I guess Rudy Gobert right where he wanted to be. He touches the ball and rises and fires.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves lead by 20. Edwards for three. Williams grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Three-pointer, no good. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Edwards. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. 4-3. Holmgren with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Reed, good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Holmgren. That doesn't go either for Holmgren.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
McDaniels, that's good.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. And there's the lob, and Hartenstein slams it in.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Here's Reed. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Over Dort. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Edwards got 10 points in just the second half.
My goodness, Anthony Edwards
Time out.
offensively, he just makes it look easy sometimes.
And the Thunder call time here. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Randall, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. And here's Caruso outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. And the basket by Clark.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Can they get it? It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, Alexander Walker. Clark outside. A deep 3. Pass to Randall. Clark with it. There's the triple. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Clark's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Williams grabs the board. And for the Thunder, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Randall against Williams. Takes the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Dort defending. Clark outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
Outside, DiVincenzo. From deep 3-point land. The shot off that time. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The T-Wolves on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Pass to Randall. Back to Ingles. For 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
The Timberwolves shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible.
That right there, that's what their goal is. Get high-quality looks.
Oklahoma City shooting 44%. A pretty decent clip. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Minnesota with the ball. DiVincenzo with it. Caruso covers. DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Ingles from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
So you've got to chase Joe Ingles off that three-point line because he is lethal.
They set a pick. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Randall finds Ingles. Here's Alexander Walker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Releases. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside, DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Clark for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins with a screen on DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. Randall, the pass to Clark. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Ingles. And the layup is good off the glass. Ingles got 8 points in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander gets rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range. Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Now here's Wallace. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Wallace. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. The Timberwolves have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the 4th. 6 of 7. Ingles, no good. The Thunder have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this 4th quarter. Caruso misses. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 15-5 run. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And the Thunder shooting just 42% so far in the game. There's a screen. There's the double team with Alexander Walker. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Minnesota has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Outside, Alexander Walker knocks it down from distance. Alexander Walker's got 9 points here in the second half.
They played well, and let's see if they can keep it going into Game 4, an important one for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this is a big win for them. After dropping the first two, they needed this one in order to have a shot to take this series.
But let's face it, the work isn't done. An important victory for sure, but they still have a lot of work to do, and they know this as well.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
To the paint to end the drought. And Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and in.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Ingles, good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Miller. Beyond the arc. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Miller.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight. But with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Just like Luke, coming stacks and rolls. You used to find the bug in a box with Dave. Now he boogies up your stage, plats, twist the braids.